Have you ever looked at your porch or garden in the fall and thought, it feels a little plain, but I don't want to spend a fortune decorating it? Well, friend, you're not alone. I've stood on my own porch many times with that same thought. But here's the good news. Today I'm going to show you how just a few simple Dollar Tree finds can turn that plain space into a cozy autumn retreat that would make even your neighbors peek over the fence with a little envy. And don't worry, this isn't about fancy tools or spending big money. These are gentle, easy projects that anyone can do. If you can carry a bag of groceries or set a teacup on the table, you've already got the skills you need. My friend down the road has the exact same setup we'll be making today, and every time I visit, it looks like something out of a magazine, yet she spent less than the price of Sunday lunch. You'll be surprised at how much charm a few pumpkins, a handful of faux leaves, or even a dollar store lantern can bring to your space. It's not about doing it perfectly. It's about creating warmth, joy, and a place you love to sit with your tea on a crisp morning. Think of it like quilting. Little scraps, when stitched together, make something beautiful and whole. So if cozy, budget-friendly gardening and decor make your heart happy, I'd love for you to join our little community. Subscribe to Golden Years Lifestyle Hub so you won't miss any of these gentle ideas that keep our homes and gardens glowing with life. Shall we get started? Project 1. Mason jar leaf lanterns. Let's begin with something soft and glowing. Mason jar leaf lanterns. You can pick up simple mason jars from Dollar Tree, and that's really all the base you need. A little glue. Mod Podge works beautifully, but even plain school glue will do the trick. Then gently press colorful faux leaves around the outside of the jar. Don't worry if they overlap or wrinkle a little. That's part of the charm. Once it's dry, drop in a battery-operated tea light, and here's where the magic happens. When the light flickers through those autumn leaves, it's like holding a piece of sunset in your hands. My neighbor down the street has these lined along her front steps, and every evening when I walk by, I can't help but smile. It feels warm, welcoming, and a little bit magical. You might place yours along a porch railing, or maybe line them on a garden pathway, so they glow like little lanterns guiding you home. It's such a simple project, yet it makes your outdoor space look like something straight out of a storybook. And the best part? You created it yourself, with just a few dollars and a little love. Project 2. Rustic pumpkin vase. Now let's move on to something that always steals the show, our rustic pumpkin vase. All you'll need is one of those lightweight faux pumpkins from Dollar Tree and a small vase or even a jar to tuck inside. Simply cut the top off the pumpkin. Don't stress about getting it perfect. Think of it like carving with the grandkids. It's not about the straightest lines. It's about the fun and the memory it leaves behind. Once the top is off, nestle your vase inside and fill it with fall flowers. Bright yellow sunflowers bring that cheerful glow, while mums in deep red or orange make the whole arrangement feel rich and cozy. My friend has one of these sitting right in the center of her porch table, and every time guests drop by, they can't believe it only cost a couple of dollars. It looks like something you'd find in a pricey boutique. What I love most is how versatile this little project is. You can place it on your porch, by your entryway, or even as a centerpiece for your Sunday family dinner. It's the kind of decoration that makes people pause and say, "Now, that's beautiful." Project 3. Dollar Tree Fall Wreath. Next, let's add a touch of charm right to your front door with a Dollar Tree fall wreath. You don't need anything complicated. Just gather a handful of faux leaves, a pretty ribbon, and maybe a few little berry sprigs. Start with a simple wire or foam base, and then gently wrap and tuck the leaves around it, layering until it feels full and cozy. About at the bottom or top is like the cherry on the cake. And let's be honest, who says wreaths are just for Christmas? Fall deserves one too. Imagine guests walking up to your home and being greeted by a swirl of golds, reds, and oranges. It feels like autumn is welcoming them at the door. One of my neighbors made hers with nothing but Dollar Tree supplies, and I promise you, it looks like something straight from a craft fair. She gets compliments all season long. The best part is that every time you look at it, you'll feel a little rush of autumn joy. It's a simple project, but it makes such a big difference, like your front door is wearing its very own fall sweater. Project 4. Harvest basket display. Now let's put together something that feels straight out of an autumn market, the harvest basket display. Start with a simple basket from Dollar Tree. They always have those handy woven ones that add a nice rustic touch. Then, fill it up with mini pumpkins, a few faux pears or apples, and tuck in some colorful leaves to give it that full, abundant look. The beauty of this project is in its flexibility. Place it right on your porch steps to greet visitors, or set it in the middle of your dining table as a centerpiece. I've seen friends use these baskets at family gatherings, and everyone swears it looks like they hired a decorator. Truth is, it only takes a few minutes and a handful of dollar fines. Every time you walk past it, you'll feel like you just brought home a little piece of the harvest season without ever stepping foot in an expensive boutique. It's warm, inviting, and reminds us of those cozy fall days when families would gather bushels of apples or pumpkins together. Project 5, Cozy Fall Garland. For our next touch of autumn charm, let's create a cozy fall garland. All you'll need are some faux leaves and a string of Dollar Tree fairy lights. Simply thread the leaves along the cord, letting the colors overlap like nature's patchwork, and soon you'll have a glowing strand of fall magic. Now, hang your garland across a porch railing, along a fence, or even drape it over a window inside. The moment those tiny lights flicker on, it transforms the whole space. A little light makes the place glow, just like those autumn evenings of years past when we'd sit outside with a sweater and watch the sun fade behind the trees. I know a friend who lines her porch rail with this garland every year, and the neighbors always stop to ask where she bought it. She just laughs and says, "Dollar Tree," and they can hardly believe it. That's the beauty of it. You get all the cozy warmth without the hefty price tag. Project 6, Painted Tin Can Planters. Now let's take something most of us have lying around, old soup or coffee cans, and give them a brand new life as painted tin can planters. Start by giving the cans a good rinse, and then coat them with autumn colors, burnt orange, mustard yellow, or a deep harvest red. A little paint goes a long way in turning something plain into something festive. Once your cans are dry, fill them with cheerful fall flowers like mums, pansies, or marigolds. Set them along your porch steps, group a few on your patio table, or even line them on a windowsill. Suddenly, those old cans look like they were made to be part of Autumn's showcase. And here's a little laugh. Who knew soup cans could dress up fancier than I do for Thanksgiving dinner? But it's true. When you see them all lined up in their autumn colors, you'll be amazed at how classy they look. My friend used these at her last family gathering, and everyone thought she bought them at a boutique. When she said, "Nope, just old cans and $1's worth of paint," jaws dropped. Project 7, Framed Fall Art. For this next project, let's bring autumn right onto your walls or shelves with framed fall art. All you need is a simple picture frame from Dollar Tree and a piece of scrapbook paper with a cozy fall print. Maybe plaid, rustic wood, or even something with little acorns or pumpkins. Slip that paper inside the frame as your backdrop, and then add a pressed faux leaf or two right on top for depth. If you'd like, tuck in a little handwritten note or a printed quote. One of my favorites is, "Autumn shows us how beautiful change can be." It's such a gentle reminder, especially during these golden years, that change isn't something to fear. It can be beautiful, colorful, and full of life. What I love most about this project is how simple and indoor-friendly it is. You don't have to be outside in the chill to enjoy it. You can set it on a side table, hang in your hallway, or even gift it to a friend. I know someone who keeps hers by the entryway, and every guest who comes and pauses to read it. It's a small thing, but it makes the whole home feel warmer. Project 8, Candle Ring Centerpieces. Let's add a soft, glowing touch indoors with candle ring centerpieces. Take a simple faux leaf garland from Dollar Tree and gently wrap it around their pillar candles. The leaves add a warm, rustic frame, turning a plain candle into a seasonal highlight. Place these on your coffee table, side tables, or even a mantle, and suddenly the whole room feels wrapped in autumn's embrace. And here's a little safety note, because I know many of us prefer peace of mind. Use battery-operated candles instead of real flames. They give you the same cozy glow without a single worry. A friend of mine keeps these glowing every evening, and her living room feels like a little cabin retreat, even though she lives right in the city. Project 9, Porch Pillow Refresh. Now, let's head back outside and give our seating a seasonal lift with a porch pillow refresh. Dollar Tree often has plain pillow covers, or you can even grab some simple fabric. With a little fabric paint or stencils, add pumpkins, leaves, or even a cheerful phrase like "Hello, Fall." It's easy, it's fun, and no two pillows ever come out exactly the same, which makes them extra special. The best part? These aren't just pretty, they're comfortable too. Comfort for your back and beauty for your porch. It's a win-win. I know someone who set out a pair of these pumpkin stenciled pillows last year, and everyone who stopped by commented before they even rang the doorbell. Little touches like this make your porch feel so welcoming, like it's smiling at your guests before you even open the door. Project 10, Seasonal Doormat. And now, let's finish with a project that greets every guest before they even step inside, a seasonal doormat. You can start with a plain mat from Dollar Tree, or even use a sturdy piece of foam board if that's what you have on hand. Then, with a stencil and a little paint, add your favorite autumn designs. Pumpkins, acorns, falling leaves, or even a warm greeting like "Welcome Fall" will do the trick. Place it right on your front porch or even by your back patio door, and it instantly adds that touch of cozy charm. I've seen friends put these out, and honestly, every visitor comments on how inviting it feels. And here's the reassurance. Every guest will feel that cozy welcome the moment they arrive, before you've even said hello. It's such a simple project, but it makes your home feel warm and thoughtful, like autumn itself is opening the door for them. And the best part is knowing you created it yourself, with just $1 or $2 and a little heart. Before we close, let's sprinkle in a few bonus cozy touches that make all the difference. Drop a string of fairy lights inside a clear glass vase, and you'll have a gentle evening glow that feels like fireflies in a jar. Spray your outdoor cushions with a hint of pumpkin spice scent, so every time you sit down, it feels like autumn is giving you a hug. And don't forget the simple comfort of folding a soft throw blanket over a porch chair. It's always the little touches that make your space feel like home. So, let's take a quick stroll through everything we've created together. Mason jar leaf lanterns, rustic pumpkin vases, fall wreaths, harvest basket displays, cozy fall garlands, painted tin can planters, framed fall art, candle ring centerpieces, porch pillow refreshes, and of course our seasonal doormat. And with those bonus touches, fairy lights, pumpkin spice cushions, and cozy blankets, you've got yourself a porch and garden ready to shine this season. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which one will you try first? Lanterns, wreaths, or maybe that harvest basket? Let me know in the comments, because hearing your stories always brings me so much joy. If you enjoyed these cozy, affordable projects, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe to Golden Years Lifestyle Hub for more gentle, budget-friendly gardening inspiration. Until next time, may your days be cozy, your nights filled with twinkle lights, and your heart warmed by the simple joys of the season.